Hello everyone, my name is Taylor Day. It is now 8 o'clock and I am joined by Chief Meteorologist Marcus Walter. Marcus, what's the updates?
Yeah, so the update is we have colder air continuing to filter in, and we're now getting reports of snowflakes here in Monroe. So meteorologist Abby Azell, she just stepped away to take a look outside, but on radar we are seeing snowflakes and we're getting reports at the ground level. So more wintry weather. The wintry weather continues. Here's a look at our Creed Tower cam. Again, we have low clouds out there. We have a lot of mist in the air. And again, now we're starting to see some snowflakes, at least reported here in the Monroe and West Monroe areas. And as we take a look at the radar, you'll see where we're focused. We're really looking across central portions of Ouachita Parish with that snow that's showing up. Now, we're not dealing with heavy snow, but again, we're seeing a few snowflakes. The colors you see here, the blues, the lighter blues as well, that's what we're dealing with right over Monroe and West Monroe. But we have a lot of freezing rain that's continuing to impact us as well. So as we look to the south, we're noticing the heavier line of freezing rain moving through portions of Wynn Parish and Caldwell Parish over toward Richland and Franklin Parish, and then heavier rain toward the Clayton area at this hour. And as we look south, again, Sicily Island, we heard at least from one viewer today mentioning that they've already seen trees down on power lines, and things were deteriorating earlier today, and they're dealing with rain now, but more freezing rain is expected for them as we head throughout the overnight. And as we put the map into motion, we are noticing this wave of moisture continuing to sweep across our region. At the same time, temperatures are falling. You see some of the purple that's showing up across portions of Union Parish and Morehouse Parish. That is likely sleet, so that's those ice pellets, those tiny ice pellets that are falling from the sky. And we'll have to keep an eye on what happens beyond or just behind this wave of moisture. We'll have to see if more showers develop. We're starting to see some of that, but the largest storm system will still move across our region and definitely bring us wintry weather as we head into the overnight. So take a look at temperatures now. We're already down to 29 degrees here in Monroe, but it's been cold in El Dorado. They sit at 18 degrees at this hour. Tallulah, you're now at 32 degrees. Most of the day you dealt with rain. Now anything that falls will likely fall as freezing rain or sleet, even potentially some snow. And right now we're sitting in the mid 30s in Natchez. They're still warm enough to deal with rain at this hour, but again, we will all cool off as we head throughout the overnight. So as we try to give you some guidelines as to what to expect, we want to let you know that we're dealing with the threat for freezing rain, sleet, that wintry mix to continue for a little more than 14 hours. So by the time we get to 10 a.m. tomorrow, we should be drying out, but we'll be cold and the winds will pick up as well. And that's when that danger from extreme cold really settles in. And we're looking at temperatures staying below freezing up to 3 more days. But fortunately, by Tuesday afternoon, we'll see temperatures in the low 40s in the afternoon. We should see a lot of melting then, but it does refreeze late Tuesday into Wednesday morning. But by Wednesday afternoon, we should see more temperatures in the mid 40s, at least the low to mid 40s, and that will mean additional melting. So some of you, while you have school canceled for Monday and Tuesday, you may see additional delays as we thaw out as we head into Wednesday, even into Thursday. Here's a look at the wind over the last hour. We have wind out of the north anywhere from 10 to about 15 miles per hour. That wind helping to usher in the colder air. And as we take a look at our ice forecast, we're looking at an additional 1/4 of an inch to nearly a 1/2 inch more of icing. So a lot of this will happen overnight into tomorrow morning through about 10 a.m. So definitely keep your guard up. We encourage you not to travel while this freezing rain and sleet is impacting the region, and then really limit your travel as we start to thaw out as we head into next week. Now, our futurecast does show freezing rain sweeping across our region toward 10 p.m. Then we may see a brief break before another round of moisture, another round of freezing rain moves across the region. This is a look at 5 a.m. Sunday morning. We'll still likely be dealing with freezing rain all across the Arklamas. And then fortunately, things look to clear out, or at least dry out, as we head towards Sunday morning. But once we dry out from precipitation, the winds do pick up and we will notice even colder air settling in over the region. We've been showing you the wind chill. Again, we want to hit the point home. We're looking at dangerously cold conditions as early as Sunday morning, but especially as we head towards Sunday night and even through Monday morning and Tuesday morning. Here's a look at the wind chill forecast for Sunday night. We'll have numbers down toward the single digits, and by Monday morning, we'll start out near zero in terms of how it will feel outside. Again, that is exceptionally cold. You can get frostbite within minutes if you are outside and your skin is exposed. And so this is a threat we want you to know that's coming next after we finish up with this wintry weather. And we're still dangerously cold as we head into Tuesday morning. But again, things do start to improve Tuesday afternoon and also for the rest of next week. We still have this ice warning in effect for the entire viewing area at least through Sunday, 6 p.m. And then outside of that, we'll be talking about dangerous cold taking over. So here's a look at our planner. It keeps moisture around as we head toward 11 p.m., 2 a.m., 5 a.m., but things do eventually wrap up. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. It shows that we'll be in the mid to upper 20s for most of Sunday. It'll be even colder across South Arkansas, and it will feel colder because of the wind. And then Monday morning, we'll have temperatures down into the low teens, but with the wind, it'll feel closer to zero, and we will potentially be below zero in terms of the feels like temperatures as we head toward Tuesday. We are looking at near record, if not record temperatures on the way for early next week before we see improvements. We will stay on top of this weather. We know a lot of people are concerned. They're dealing with a lot of issues from this storm system, but we'll keep bringing you all the updates as we head throughout the rest of this evening.
Thanks, Marcus. And like you said, a lot of people